Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 7 of Reacher Season 2. This is the penultimate episode of the season. Next week is the finale, and I'm excited to finally get some answers on this. I imagine we were going to figure out what has actually been going on in here and leaving the big old climactic conclusion for the finale. With that all said, let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It's a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time code, so we're reacting the entire episode. Get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while, since you're going to be support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. And with that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 7, The Man Goes Through. Here we go.
All right, we need to get you two out of town to somewhere safe. Everyone I trust with my life, or anyone else's, is already involved in this thing. Even Finley up in Boston.
What about Orozco? You trust her?
Oh?
She's a friend back in Margrave. Senator Lavoie knew what happened down there.
A few months after I was discharged, I went to Buffalo.
Did you rent while you were there?
Yeah, private residence apartment over a garage.
Landline?
Just my cell phone, non-local area code.
Utilities?
Nope, included in the rent.
Well, that's pretty much perfect.
Damn.
Anyone there you trust?
My landlord, Bob Lee, retired firefighter, old school Irishman.
Okay, let's go. That's assuming we can trust Dixon.
You think he'd do you a favor?
I send him homemade soda bread on St. Patrick's Day, and he calls me every year on my birthday, so yeah, I think he'd do me a favor.
God damn.
Buffalo it is. It won't be forever. We just need to kill a few more people.
God, I love how he just throws that around like it's nothing.
There's a
Clark
shitload
bar?
of options at the vending machine.
Can we have candy, or do we need to talk about murder some more?
God damn, man, this is hilarious. This show. There's the Clark bar.
It's the only Clark bar.
Get over it, buddy. You could go one little motel stay without a Clark bar. God, I was wondering if he's gonna make a fuss about it or not. Not that he made a fuss about it, but he definitely wouldn't let it lie.
Is that the going price of an honest cop's life these days? You can try, but that wouldn't be smart.
Yeah, I told Langston that Russo was onto him, but I didn't think in a million years that they would kill him.
What do you fucking think they would do?
Cash at his feet. Who the hell wouldn't take this kind of money?
Russo wouldn't.
Russo.
And anyone who knew him as long as you did would know that. So when you called Langston, you knew exactly what would happen. Go for
Yeah,
it.
keep looking at it.
If you really think you can grab it and fire before I do, you can tell me what I want to know and use that phone to turn yourself in. Prison's not a great place for ex-cops, but it's better than the alternative. Barely.
Oh, he's gonna try, isn't he? You fucking
You
idiot.
know the buyer, Mahmoud, Mason, Marino, or whatever the hell he calls himself, will soon come into possession of 650 shoulder-fired surface-to-air missiles. I need to know when and where that meeting's taking place.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nobody ever said anything like that to me. Oh, God. Grant would know.
Who's Grant?
He's the guy you ran over last night.
He's dead.
He's not. Turn on the news. He's not
Oh.
dead. He's in intensive care in Mount Sinai.
Oh, great.
See? Being an honest cop isn't that hard. Just ask Russo. Oh, wait, you can't.
This guy is dumb as dirt, dude. Little from me.
We're square.
Oh, paid his debt.
Driver's got $5,000 cash in pocket. That guarantees you a safe trip to Dixon's friend's place.
Man, I don't want any of them to be dirty, dude.
I know everyone thinks it's cool to wear them straight for him, but I'm trying to bring back a classic look. Want to help me out?
Pulling out them dad moves.
How's that? And the dangerous stuff, that's over. So you'll be all right. Promise. Okay, well, typically it's hard for women to say goodbye to me, so let's get you girls out of here before you get too attached.
You're good with the kid. Would have been a good girl dad, too.
Kids are kids. Don't talk to them like they're idiots. Usually pretty easy.
It means you've got more at stake than the rest of us. If you want, you can walk away with your chin.
Really gonna try and pull that line with me?
Ah, fuck it, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, let's get back to work, buddy.
Hooah!
Oh, that was a really cute scene. I don't want anything I learn later to ruin it.
I know that defying a direct order will permanently damage and possibly end career paths. We may not be discharged, but they'll sure as hell make us wish we were.
I love their integrity, man.
We'll be taking out an operation pumping thousands of kilos of heroin into the country, and we'll be making sure the criminals hiding behind the name of the United States Army know they can't do so with impunity. I think that's an okay trade. But since
Hell
I probably
yeah,
asked,
man.
If any of you don't want to be involved, I understand, and every one of you are free to walk out of here right now with your chin held high.
Oh, that's what she...
Let's get to work.
He got a little chub there, didn't he? He was like, hell yeah.
Hands out and up!
On whose orders?
Major Jack Reach of the 110th Military Police Special Investigations Unit. Kneel with your fingers interlocked behind your head while we conduct our search.
You don't have a warrant.
This is the military. We don't need a search warrant. On your knees. Watch these soldiers.
What if this was a setup? Because that guy told Reacher not to act on this, but he knew he would. So set it up to be a bust to ruin their case.
Perhaps you were misinformed?
Gave bad intel.
O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Switchblade.
Nice catch on that.
Got a patch on this one, too.
Ditto that over here.
Oh, thank God.
They're on all of them.
You're under arrest.
Oh.
Myers might have something to say about that.
Get it! Get it! Come on, old man. Come on. Kneel before Neagley. Oh! Whoa! Hell yeah. She should have yelled kneel, though. Nice. Oh! Oh! Oh, Franz.
Thanks, kid.
Ooh! Wow, man. Unite had a better chance going up against the gun than him, man. Ah!
Got a runner.
He ain't getting far. Oh. Ooh, I felt that in my tailbone, dude.
Broke my fucking leg. I broke the fence. The fall broke your leg.
Hey, it's got a point.
Shut up.
He's lucky to be alive. He should count his blessings on that front.
I am starting to see the appeal of your minimalistic lifestyle.
Never too late to join me.
Can I bring my guitar?
Nope.
Hey, you can sling that over your shoulder like a knapsack.
I had these printed out in case anyone wants one. You know, it comes sort of keepsake thing.
Won't be your boss for long.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to savor it while it lasts. Who knows when we're gonna see each other again?
Why would anyone want to see these clowns?
Wasn't talking about them.
Here we go. Freebird, extended version.
Hell no, you know the rules. But I got something even better. Because we sure did go crazy on those sons of bitches, didn't we?
Crazy Train? Aw.
My love is the evening breeze touching your skin. The gentle sweet singing of the leaves in the wind.
Aww.
Crazy on you.
Uh-oh.
Everyone enjoying themselves?
Yes. Well, yes, we are.
Well, I just got my ass handed to me by the colonel himself. And you decided to throw a goddamn party!
Yeah.
You're all hereby relieved of your duty. Effective immediately.
Punishment of doing the right thing, man.
Hi, Grant. You yell or make noise, I'll tear your trachea out, and your last thought will be, holy shit, he really did it.
When and where is Langston meeting his buyer?
I don't know anything. Let's make sure.
Oh, no.
What the hell?
Oh, nice.
What are you doing?
Keeping the machine going.
Hey, what? You know how a catheter works? There's a balloon inflated in your bladder holding it in place. If I fill the balloon port with air, it'll burst the balloon and tear your urethra apart like a piñata. I've messed up a lot of guys a lot of ways, but I've never done that. To be honest, I'm kind of curious how you'll react. So if I were you, I'd start.
Oh my god, that's mildly terrifying. But he's like, for science.
Okay, here we go.
I like variety. I like trying new things. Let's give this a go. Oh.
Langston's meeting the buyer tomorrow.
What time?
5 a.m.
Where?
Langston keeps things on a need-to-know basis. That's it, I swear.
Ah!
Put the hell down, buddy.
I swear to God. I told you all I know.
Swear to me!
Well, lucky for you, it looks suspicious when your insides blow up. But if you have an embolism after a car accident...
Oh.
No one suspects a thing.
Wow.
Gift from Gaitano Russo.
No.
Oh, damn. Wow. Top 10 worst ways to get fucked by Reacher? Quite possibly.
Up ahead. Doctor scrubs, but look at the stethoscope. Only nurses carry paper tape.
Looks like he grabbed what he couldn't, threw it on just like we did.
Doc's coming for
Uh-oh. It wasn't any slam, so he didn't take the stairwell door or hit the exit way. I also didn't hear any doors shut for that matter, but I do question if this guy would have been smart enough not to bring a weapon, though, worrying about that outline like they were. Oh! No! Oh! Oh! She... Oh! Well, shit, can't question him now.
I wanted to question him.
What a fucking unlucky way to fall.
Maybe we can still get some answers.
Nothing on here but dick
Give me
pics.
some good news.
Sure. You're down another man, but I left his body in the morgue for convenience.
This guy's gonna get, like, apprehensive about answering phone calls after all of this.
And I've got 2 of your guys.
Bullshit.
See, I still know people in the
The
police
hell?
department. I had the GPS on his precinct car run. Nothing unusual except for a visit to the JD's Motel, a by-the-hour tug.
Oh, no.
Guess what they found? Your pals.
What if Dixon and O'Donnell are in on this?
My cohort's name is Neagley, and she's dead. Your guy killed her in the hospital basement, then I slit his jugular with a bone saw.
Nice!
Then you come here now. But if you fuck around and call the cops, I'll kill the only 2 friends you have left.
When I show up, I need proof of life.
If you try anything cute, you'll get proof of death.
Good
I was
move.
a cop for 30 years. You don't think you can pull a few strings and find out I'm not the coroner's?
Eventually. Till then, I bought us some time.
To do what?
Plan.
You're just gonna walk in there? You have no idea what he's gonna do to you.
It's not exactly true. We saw Franz's autopsy record.
Cuffs. Torture. No, Reacher.
Don't worry. I'm not just gonna lie down and take it.
Nice.
I told you, punks, this is private property. Now beat it.
Private property starts at the fence, man. My parents paid for this road with their tax dollars.
Oh my God.
Eat shit, narc.
Oh, and the fence is electrified.
Great.
I like that kid.
Because he fights the power?
Because he just gave me an idea.
Sir, you're on time. Though it's expected, it is still appreciated.
He's like, something went according to plan. Finally.
Got your pal Ritchson killed in the hospital?
Oh, well.
Someone
Well,
that you served with.
maybe they're not dirty.
Violently killed. Well, I have no idea what that feels like.
And funny to the end.
Funny little toys. Now, these things don't do any good if you don't keep them sharp. See how well you maintain your tools.
Oh, fuck. At least I have some relief in that. But we are on the second to last episode, and we still have not seen Swan.
This goes to shit. I just don't want to be the last living member of our outfit.
We investigated, we prepared. Now we execute. And I have my best soldier covering my ass, right?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Besides, this all went to shit, you wouldn't be the last member of the 1/10 for long. They'd kill you within 24 hours.
Cute. We're gonna hit credits soon, but how much further are we gonna get? There it is. Damn it. All right, well, we didn't get the big old twisty, reveal-y thingy or the closure or whatever I was hoping for in this episode. However, getting away from Reacher's perspective and seeing what is happening inside to Dixon and O'Donnell, at least, like, exonerates them in my eyes for right now. Unless, you know, they knew they had to make us sell this, so, like, it's just, like, you could probably stretch this to still have one of them be dirty. I'm pretty convinced at this point they probably aren't. Just given the circumstance with the hotel, with Langston finding out and then bringing them in, keeping it kind of ambiguous where you could have been like, okay, well, he called the police, they figured it out, he tracked the car, located the motel, found their guys, and awayed them. Then we also had that little line from Dixon giving O'Donnell one last chance to get out. It made me wonder if, like, okay, well, she's like, maybe she doesn't want to kill him. He's the one she's trying to give the opportunity to spare because of his family. So there was that little moment that my mind went through in my head. Or vice versa, it was like, oh, this is very performative from O'Donnell, you know, with him interacting with the daughter. It's like, is this to throw off suspicion? So, like, my head was just, like, looking at all those little things. Like, how can one of these people be playing this game? And then we see on the inside, both of them being tortured. Hell, she was beaten up. And then I was like, well, that could have been prosthetics. That could have been done off screen. You know, he's the one chained up and getting socked like a punching bag. And then they stabbed her. So then fuck all with that. But again, who knows? Maybe they're that committed to the bit. But I really don't think so at this point. Again, we still have not seen a single hair of Swan in the present day. So I don't know if he's just going to come out behind some door in the end and be like, it was me, or whatever. I don't think so. It's probably going to be he's been dead, held hostage, or whatever. Locked away so that they can still use his accesses within the company to make him their fall guy. She was pretty convinced that Swan was one of the good ones and that this was all being put together by him with Franz, Orozco, all those people that they got roped into this and now killed were helping him try to bring Langston down. At this point, I just don't think anybody in the 1/10 was dirty. It just feels weird that they're so being targeted. Obviously, they were brought into this, and maybe they were tipped off into going in this direction. Because we keep coming back to this officer that was really peeved off about what they did. Probably ruined his career after all that, too. His line got cut off. Probably nothing. It may have just been set up just to show how much integrity that group had, like how close that group was. Could be all that is. So the lengths they would go through to make sure to do the right thing, even at the cost of their own lives, their own reputation, their own careers. And it's just showing that they're being axed off one by one here because of that loyalty and that sacrifice for one another. Maybe it's not something as simple as somebody is actively being like, I gotta bring down the 1/10 unless somebody turned them on to this operation and used it as a way to get some sort of revenge, but that might just be a little overcomplicated. But if we're looking at somebody that's been throughout the season, maybe not in the present day, but in a lot of the flashbacks, it is that one military dude. Maybe he's seeking a little bit of vengeance through Langston. I don't know. But I'm curious to see how it all unravels in the next episode. Reacher reached out to the senator for help getting some of his guys to get on this. You know, he said he got an idea from those kids that were screwing around outside of this little facility. And he's got Neagley on the outside, you know, just in case there's a little bit of a buffer and backup and a bird's eye on the situation. He's cooking something up, and I'm excited to see what he's serving for dinner, man. I love just the brutality of the show, the dark humor of it all. I love these characters. I love these interactions. Alan Ritchson does an amazing job in this. And now we're face to face with Robert Patrick, and I want to see them interact. I want to see them bounce off one another. We haven't really seen them talk outside of phone calls. My God, dude. Anytime he answers a phone and he hears Reacher's voice, he's got to just be like, motherfucker, dude, damn it. I do like that they called back to all the, who can we trust? And they brought up Orozco. It's like, yeah, but people would know that connection with me. You know, they'd eventually be able to figure out and follow them back to Georgia, and I'd just be leading shit right onto her doorstep or whatever. And that roundabout way to kind of getting back to Dixon's previous landlord and all that. I like that, you know, because he was like, hey, everybody I know and trust is already involved in this. And then you have that little moment with when, you know, Neagley brought up Orozco, and then Dixon was like, who's Orozco? That was a cute little moment. Again, like all the nonchalant references to their just murder spree. And I love that daughter called that out. It's like, so are we going to eat candy, or are we going to talk about murder some more? When O'Donnell brought in the whole like snack from the snack machine, that little pile of candy. And then of course she took the Clark bar, which was another little like sarcastic ass little jab at the group, specifically Reacher, who was the one that just said that. And that's his snack of choice. So it just seemed like she was really just being very pointed towards it. Maybe not intentionally in that way. It's not like she knew his favorite snack, but narratively, it's just a nice little cherry on top for that whole like comedic exchange. The comedy is honestly, again, I said this last season as well, is the thing that just continues, one, to surprise me, but also is one of my favorite things about this show is honestly the humor. But there was a lot of heart in this episode too. I just don't want Reacher. I don't want anything bad to happen to any of these people, man. But guys, that's kind of all I got right now. We didn't make too many huge steps forward. You know, we can speculate all day about what happens next, but we'll figure that out next week. Guys, what did you think of this episode? How do you feel about where things are at right now? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, we'll see the full length reaction. Check it out over on Patreon, or if you got a memorable channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Benny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York, Orozco, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and JoJo. Thank you guys so much for continued support, and everybody who's been supporting the channel over there. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the finale next week. Take care, everybody.